Redwood News celebrates Older Californians Month by highlighting various programs and services available here on the North Coast. Search aging.ca.gov to find resources for older adults. Oftentimes, as older Californians, we begin to discover and explore what may be referred to as our second act. Danny Furlong, bass clarinetist for the Scotia Band, retired from a long career in ballet and dance with companies in New York, Vancouver, British Columbia, Los Angeles, and San Francisco before finally settling in Northern California as choreographer and artistic director of North Coast Dance.
I mean, I retired almost at 50, and I was teaching and choreographing up here, directing, and at that point, I still kept dancing. I did my final performance as a dancer at the age of 55. I am too curious to not keep going and keep learning. And when I went into music, it was because I adore music, and I was well known as a very musical dancer and choreographer, and I wanted to really understand music. And so I didn't know a triad from a telephone pole.
This path opened a world of artistic expression for Furlong, allowing him to dodge the limelight and to enjoy the quiet comfort of performing in a musical ensemble.
I love it. I love being part of the ensemble. It thrills me to sit there and feel the sound around me and to contribute to it. I still feel like I have my moments, not many. The bass clarinet is not a soloist instrument, for sure, but I also don't want necessarily the responsibility anymore of being first. And I'm surrounded by so many excellent musicians that I don't think that I deserve to always be first. There was a little bit of a laughter about the idea of my being interviewed because it was Seniors Month. And I told them, yes, I am 67, and some of you are in your late 70s, but in dancer years, I'm 137.
His advice is to stay active in life at whatever your newfound avocation may be, even if it's revisiting the familiar.
To have started what I did in my mid-50s was not easy. It was very humbling. And I would say to anyone, who's getting sort of too familiar with themselves, as it were, try something new, see what it's like. It's not easy. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be wrong. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Well, when I went to school for music, at that point in my life, I don't have much money. And I could have probably done something more practical, but that's just, at this point, why try?